I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Suicide Squad, issue number 2. Task Force X is going behind enemy lines, and they may have bitten off more than they care to chew. Want to find out what happens next? Let's hop on in together, shall we? Alright, so picking up from where the last issue left off, Waller is overseeing her team while out in the field. They are not doing so good. In fact, they will almost certainly drown unless they can do something quick. As if it wasn't like she had enough on her plate already, the Wall has another issue right now, and that is that her government higher-ups have sent in someone to oversee the day-to-day operations of Task Force X, because, you know, that always often happens, and those people never last that long, so, you know, get used to this new woman while you can. I say that woman because she's already come in with a target on her back, and when she attempts to backseat drive the Suicide Squad from under Amanda Waller, you already know her days are numbered. Thanks to the skill and crack timing of Rick Flag and Katana, the team manages to get to air before they all suffocate. Of course, this turns out to be a real out of the frying pan into the oven type situation because they still have to deal with the Russian military types who are standing in between them and their target. Shockingly for this issue, it's Harley Quinn and Katana who take on the bulk of the henchmen, leaving Killer Croc the team muscle and Deadshot the team shooters to more or less sit on their hands and not do anything. There is a pretty funny bit though where Harley attempts to engage Katana in conversation during the battle, but it's a no-go. Katana chooses to stonewall her and sandbag all of her comedy bits. Now, while inside the military base, the Suicide Squad ends up picking another member of their little team. This person is a hacker. They're called Hack. Oh geez, did you stay up all night writing that one? Such a creative nickname. The interesting thing about Hack, as we discover, is she's actually a big Harley Quinn fangirl coming complete with a bunch of Harley Quinn tattoos, but not the Harley Quinn we're dealing with right now, classic Harley Quinn. You see, Hack liked Harley Quinn before she was cool and in movies. With Hack's help, the team manages to get inside the inner sanctum to that thing that Waller wanted them to shut down. It turns out the Russians have been doing Stargate experiments. Oh, sorry, I mean portal experiments. Oh, come on, man, I've seen Stranger Things. I know how this is gonna go, man. They're all gonna be in the upside down before you know it. Jerk-ass Captain Boomerang, in classic jerk-ass Captain Boomerang fashion, decides to poke this portal, and he ends up getting blown out of his boots for all of his trouble. And where exactly was this portal going, you might be wondering? Well, let's just say it's someplace very familiar. It's a zone, you could say. A zone of phantoms. I don't know what's crazier about this finale, the fact that General Zod comes out and tells the squad to kneel, or the fact that Rick Flag clearly knew what the Phantom Zone was and that he should be afraid. Oh, but it's not really the end of the comic either, because we get a backup story. Normally I don't cover backup stories here on Comic Smack, but for the Suicide Squad book I feel I need to because the main stories are so thin as they are. Issue 1 was a focus piece on Deadshot, and issue 2 is a focus piece on Captain Boomerang. And whether you knew it or not, Jeff Johns had actually written Captain Boomerang, a really great, really tragic, really pathetic origin back in the old 52. And here they end up doing something similar. Waller asks Digger to describe his life to her, and he tells this really insane story about being a beloved Australian secret agent in the mold of James Bond who was wrongly persecuted by the Flash when he was on a secret mission in America. Of course, none of this is true. Why is Captain Boomerang good with boomerangs? Well, just because he's a sad, pathetic little kid from the ass end of Australia who had no friends and nothing better to do, so he mastered the boomerang. And that's pretty much Suicide Squad number 2 in a nutshell. It was enjoyable enough. As I mentioned before, but bears repeating, the main storyline itself is pretty paper thin. Nothing wrong with that. It gives them a chance for some cool action scenes here and there, even if I did feel they downplay the team aspects of this team book. I'll also compliment this story by saying, geez, you know, the Suicide Squad versus General Zod, that's never happened before. How's this gonna go? Overall, I would feel comfortable giving this one a 7 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.